I would like to give the Dhammato Sutta Apayina Savitava Kana Sutta Visuddha Samaro. In the Gandhi Bada and Godra Nikaya, Apayina means often. Yisavakitava reflect on these things. So Bhikkhu Yogi have to often reflect on these 5 things. When our Lord Buddha gave the Dhammato, he gave the Dhammato in many different ways, not only for mindfulness, not only for Vipassana, he also gave it many ways to improve our life. Actually, if you would like to reduce your kilesa, defilement, attachment, and if you would like to reduce your kilesa, defilement, attachment, then it is possible to reduce our kilesa.
Có khi chúng ta nghĩ rằng chúng ta muốn loại trừ những ô nhiễm, những tham ái, và loại trừ ô nhiễm tham ái là điều có thể được.
And the Buddha said, "Yantimani bhikkhave thanani, vena bhikkhave ediyawa purisena ghadena pavidena wa." Bhikkhu, these are the 5 things. So, female or male, the layman, the monk, so they have to reflect on these 5 things. Radhamomi Ram Nadi Do Vena Visuddhidava Ediyawa I will be old age. This old age, so I cannot overcome. So one day I will have the yari sickness. So one day I will be dying. So then one day I will be separated with our loved ones, maybe alive or maybe with the dying. So then the karma is our property. Karma is our property. Our karma is our relatives. Karma is where we take refuge. So inheritance, karma is inheritance. Whatever we do the good things, then there will be good bad consequences. So male or females, man, layman or woman, all they have to reflect these 5 things. Kinsabegwe Atawasam Presa Radhamami Dhanadi Dodi Avena Pisukidava Idiyawa Pridinawa, Gadinawa, Pavadinawa. Alibegwe Dadana Yubanina, Yubana Mado, Yemadina, Dada, Kayina, Dosri Dansrandi, Wasaya, Dosri Dansrandi, Manata, Dosri Dansrandi, Dada Dandana, Vena Pisukado, Yo Yudabani, Yudabana Mado, Do. Tawa Payade, the new Apana, or the Iran Gobeko, Atawata Presa. Radhamami Dhanadi Dodi Avena Visuddhidava Idiyawa Pridinawa, Gadinawa, Pasidinawa, Bhikkhu. What is the benefit? What is the reason you have to reflect on how we old age? One day I cannot be overcome this old age. Why? What is the reason? What is the benefit? You have to see and you have to reflect on these things. Because when the people are such young, because of the young, then they forget a lot of kilesa, lova, dosa, moha. Then they can make mistakes with the bodily, mentally, bodily, speech. So with the body, mind, they can do some things. Those that means they might kill someone, they might steal what is not given, they might have sexual misconduct. They are such young. When they are such young, they have the strong kilesa, lova, dosa, moha, very strong kilesa. That's why they can do their son, don't speed up, doing the bad things, doing the crime, doing the bad things. So when you reflect, I will be OH one day, they have the understanding, they can remove all the kilesa or they can make their kilesa less. Right? They can move all the kilesa, they can remove all the kilesa or they can make their kilesa less. That's why, so whoever want to reduce the kilesa, right? Bhikkhu, layman, laywoman, and then Samarira, they should reflect about the OH, I will be OH one day, I will be OH one day. In this way, your Loba Rada Moha can remove, or your Loba Rada Moha can reduce by reflecting on this OH. Kesabo Gada was a Parisa, Yari Damovi, Yari, and Adi Dodi, Avena Misuki Dava, Bhikkhu. What is the reason, what is the benefit you see? Reflect on the very often I will have the sickness one day. Because of the when the people are such young, they are healthy. When they are healthy, they forget. They have a lot of kilesa, lova, dosa, moha, and they can make mistake. And their bodily speech. And when they reflect on that, this is their sickness. So you can remove the kilesa, or you can make the less of your kilesa. So when you reflect on the thing, you can remove all your kilesa, or you can make your kilesa less. That's why Bhikkhu. So what is the reason? What is the benefit you see? So very often reflect on I will have the sickness one day. What is the reason? What is the benefit you see? Have to reflect on very often I will be dying one day. Because the Bhikkhu, when the people they are alive, there's a lot of kilesa, and they can do many bad things, by them, their bodily speech, the mind. So that's why when they reflect on this, I will be dying one day. I will to leave these properties. I will be dying one day. I will be dying one day. In this way, they can remove all the kilesa, although they can make their kilesa less. For that reason, so Bhikkhu Yogi, seeing the benefits, Bhikkhu Yogi need to reflect on so dying, often I will be dying, one day I will be dying, one day. What is the reason? What is the benefit? Bhikkhu Yogi see and reflect on that. I will be separate one day I will be separated with all my loved ones, maybe alive or maybe dying. So when they reflect on this one, right? So then they can reduce their kilesa, because so usually many people have their attachment to their loved ones. Because of the attachment, close relationship, then they can make mistakes. Right? Both bodily, verbally, mentally. So then when they reflect on this one, I will be separate one day. Right? And they can reduce their attachment. They can remove all the attachment. So that's why Bhikkhu, all the people have to reflect on that. I will be separate one day with my loved ones, my parents. So my wife, my husband, my brother and sisters, my son, my daughter, my relatives, my friends, one day will be separated in this way. We can reduce a lot of attachment. So we can remove all the attachment, or we can reduce a lot of attachment. Example, we have the Parisa, Kama Tagomi, Kama, Dayaro, Kama Yoni, Kama, Bali, Kama, Peter, and all Beku. What is the reason, what is the benefit? Beku Yogi see and reflect on the very often, Kama is our owner. So, Kama is our inheritance, Kama is the reason, Kama is our relative. Kama is our refuge. So whatever we do, good things, bad things, we have the good consequences, bad consequences. So because all the beings, they do the bad things, both the bodily, verbally, mentally. When they reflect on this one, then they can remove all the kilesa, or they can make their kilesa less. Right? When you understand karma, the Buddha is explaining. When you understand the karma is out. Right? For example, in this world, there are many people like in Vietnam, in Myanmar, Thailand. Right? So you see the karma is different. Right? Some people have a very good karma in the study, they can be very successful. They can earn a master degree, PhD degree, or they can work very well. So they have the promotion, they can be higher official. So they are very successful for the education business. They become very successful. Or some people are not smart. So they are not smart for studying. They are not smart for making the money, how to work. Like some people are very smart. They know how to work, how to study. Some people, they are not smart enough. They don't know how to study. They don't know how to work for making the money. Right? So some people are very beautiful. Some people are not beautiful. Some people have a lot of followers. Some people are lonely. Some people are very rich. Some people are poor. Some people are very healthy. Some people are not healthy. Right? So there are we call it the karma. Right? When you understand the karma, this is the karma, I try my best. Then in this way you can reduce your kilesa, you can reduce your suffering. Otherwise, many people don't understand about the karma, they try to compete others. So when they try to compete with them, they want to reach, they want to have a beautiful house, but when their husband cannot make money what they want, or they fight, they complain, you are not bad, you are not good person, you are bad person, so you don't know how to make the money, right? So there's a lot of expectation, but they do not understand their karma sometimes. Sometimes they do not, even though they work very hard, but sometimes they cannot make the money, they cannot save the money, they cannot be like other people, or when they see other people very rich, very wealthy, they have a lot of followers, they eat good food, good cars. So then other people will sad, right, depressed, or not only that, sometimes you want to read, sometimes they do the bad things, they try to cheat on other people, like money. And when they cheat on their money, so then they have to go to jail, right? Sometimes they steal what is not given, they try to lie, right? So you see, the people, they do not understand about the karma and karma result, right? So karma and karma result, then they try to compete others. They want to be like other people, then they try to do bad things, finally, they suffer a lot, even some people go to jail. Right? Even the mountain man, we have a different karma. Right? Some monks, they know how to talk, they know how to teach, they know how to associate with other people. That's why they have a very big monastery, very fancy monastery, a lot of donations, a lot of followers. Or some monks, they don't know how to teach, some bhikkhu. They don't know how to teach, they don't know how to associate with others. Or that's why they don't have a lot of followers, they don't have a lot of donations, right? Or if they understand that karma and karma is okay, or I try my best, but I have the karma only this way, right? That's why. So I have this one. If you understand, even though you have something, you're still happy. So you understand that karma and karma resolve. Most people who have the depression, who feel very sad, suffering, mostly they don't understand about karma and karma resolve, other things, like for example. So one day when we have the life, we have the old age, where we sick, we're dying, you have to separate with your loved ones, maybe alive or maybe dying. Karma resolve. If you understand this one, yes, you try your best. But something happen, although you understand how to let go, right? For example, some people, because they are very rich, billionaire, unfortunately, or they lost their business, finally they become very poor. When they become very poor, some people, they can understand, they can accept. That's why they know how to handle their life. But some people, they feel very depressed. Or they feel even they want to commit suicide. They make a lot of mistakes and something like that. That's why. So means when you understand this one, right? When you really think about one day when we dying, how we sick, how we dying, how we sick, how we old age. I see now my parents, my family, brother and sister, son, daughter, father, mother. Right? One day when we were dying, one day, right? We are dying one day. Right? So in this way, so we can let go easily. Right? We can let go easily when there's someone dying. Oh, we already think about it. Or we have to go this way. This is the nature. Nature. Right? This is for everyone. So when we really understand, we can remove a lot of kilesa. That's one also very important. Right? To think of very often, I will be old age one day. I will be dying one day. I will be sick one day. I will be separate with my loved ones, parents, brother, sister, father, mother, son, daughter, relatives, friends, right? So karma resolve, right? That some people they die when they are 85, 90, but some people they die when they are young. Some people die peacefully, some people die by earthquake, some people die by flood, some people die by so they're shooting the gun, right? And some people die by car accident, brake crash. And there are many ways, right? People die in many different ways because of many different karma. Then the Buddha said, Sako, Dobeka, Riasa, or Indian, three then take a D, Beku. When the Riasa reflect on the these things very often, right? So I am not the only one who have the old age. I am not the only one who have the old age. Actually, every being, whoever born as being, every being have to be old age one day, right? The human beings, the others, animals. Right? So whoever born as human being, all beings, one day we have to have the old age. No, I'm not the only one who has the old age. When we reflect on the day thing very often, finally you have the Dharma. When you have the Dharma, you practice this way very often. Finally, your kilesa finally less and less. Finally, you completely overcome all the kilesa by reflecting this way. Sakota Vinjawariya Savaga Bhikkhu. When the Riya Savaga reflect on the these things that so I am not the only one who has the sickness. The seed actually so all beings, human beings, animals, all beings, whoever has the body and their mind, one day they have the sickness. So now I'm not the only one who has the sickness, all beings have the sickness. When they reflect on the these things very often, finally they have the Dharma. When they have the Dharma, they practice this way, finally they can remove all the kilesa. Then Bhikkhu, when the Riya Savaka reflect on the things, I am not the only one who is the dying. Right? Every being, all beings, whoever have their life, they will be dying one day. Right? When the Bhikkhu Yogi reflect on these things, finally they know their Dhamma, they know about the nature and Dukkha Anatta. They have the Maggavala Nibbana experience, so then they can remove all the kilesa. Bhikkhu, when the Riya Savaka reflect on this, I am not the only one who have to separate with our loved ones. Every being, all beings, one day, they have to separate with their loved ones. So reflect on this way very often. Finally, they know the Dhamma. They have the Maggavala Nibbana experience. They can remove all kind of kilesa. So bhikkhus, when the Riya Savaka reflect on the karma, right? So the owner of the karma. So when they reflect on the things, I not the seeing this kind of karma, all beings, they have to see this kind of karma. Right? They have to have this kind of consequences. So if they reflect on this karma and karma result, finally they know the Dhamma, nature and Dukkha Anatta. They have the Maggavala Nibbana experience, finally they go remove all kind of kilesa. So our yogi, right, you are practicing vipassana, right? Of course, you have to practice vipassana. Also, practice in this way also sometimes also very useful for your practice. When you see kama raga, right? When you see attachment to the opposite sex, right? When you are male, you have the attachment for female. When you are female, you have the attachment for the male, right? You have the kama raga for the male, female. Sometimes your anger is so strong, right? You are angry, upset, worried. You are angry, upset, worried. Sometimes you are very confused. Sometimes you are so proud of yourself. Right? So, rather than this way, also you can see, right? You can see, so your kilesas will be significantly reduced. So that's why when you are angry with someone, right? Think about karma and karma is, oh, we have the different karma, right? And that good karma, that's why and that good understanding, good metta, bad, the other people are not good understanding. When you think about the karma and karma result, your anger can go away. Otherwise, why he do that? Why she do that? She doesn't know. So when you think about the other way, your anger always improve, right? If you really think about the karma is, oh, actually we have the different karma. Different karma very true. You see, even we want the same thing, but some people, they would like to get married. But some people, they don't want to get married. Right? Some people, they want to have their family. Some people, they want to become bhikkhu. And but sometimes some people don't understand. Right? They want to go their way. Right? Their way. That's why they cause a lot of suffering. Right? So between them, the parents and children don't have the same understanding, don't have the same interest, right? And parents want to go this way, the children don't want to go this way, right? So a lot of fighting, right? When we understand karma result, and somehow in Myanmar is there. We are Buddhist country. Also we have the Sangha understanding. That's why in Myanmar is some of the parents children fighting compared to other countries, no much. Because we are the Buddhist country, that's why when the people already ordained as bhikkhu, parents are okay. Because we understand the karma result. For example, some people don't want to get married. So if the parents push them to get married, there can be a lot of suffering. That's why Myanmar people, it's a very good understanding. Myanmar people mostly, they don't push to get married. Right? Sometimes they have the arranged marriage, but so mostly Myanmar people, right? Myanmar people, they don't push their children to get married or not to become a man. Because we understand that the reason we understand about the karma and karma result, there's also the good relationship between the parents, and between the children. Even the small samlida. Myanmar parents understand when the samlida happy stay in the monastery, Myanmar parents will not force them to disturb. Both, maybe probably a few, they might have something. But most Myanmar parents, they don't force to disturb them. For example, when I was young, so I choose the Assam Ridang. I'm for my decision, not my parents' decision. I would like to stay in the monastery. I would like to ordain as Samrida. So this was my decision. I was young, my decision. Then I would like to ordain as Bhikkhu. Then my parents supported. Most Myanmar parents, they understand the Karma because someone they would like to be singer, they want to get married. Someone they want to be a monk, a nun, they want to practice. So then we understand the karma and karma result, right? The individual different karma and karma understanding. Then, so the fighting the others are not like other countries. Other countries, like for example, the parents, some parents don't understand about the becoming bhikkhu and then don't understand at all. When they are daughter and sons or they as bhikkhu, they thought these people completely fail, right? That's why they go to the monastery. The other understanding, in other countries, many people they thought someone ordained as bhikkhu, and then or would like to stay in the monastery. They thought that these people completely fail in the real life. They cannot do anything. That's why they are run away from the society. The Myanmar people don't understand this way. Don't understand this. Myanmar people thought ordained as bhikkhu, and then it's very rare. Not many people can do that. That's why Myanmar parents or Myanmar relatives, they fought a lot. For example, in my village, someone say, "Oh, I'm being born in the Leela. I would like to ordain a monk." Or the other way, I will be donor for you. If you like to be a monk, I will be donor for you. Yeah, I will be support for wherever you go. Right? We have this kind of things. But the lay. The people that I'm like to be, I don't want to be in the Leela. I'm like to all them Myanmar people. Oh, I'm like to support you for requisites because of this kind of things. Not many people can do that, right? So this way, this kind of understanding, like today Dhamma talk. So in Myanmar, this is a very common to understanding. Right? So that's why, of course, we have also few sorrow and meditation, but compared to other people, we don't have much. Because we understand one day we have that die, where we are sick, where do we old age, we have to separate that. That's why some Myanmar people are not like sorrow and meditation like other people. When they have to understand, because we often talk about Anesa, Dukkha, Anatta for separation, when we are alive, so one day when we separate, since we understand this way, so it makes that we can let go something easily. Someone there different karma. Right? Some people in Myanmar, right? Some people even that they have already children. But one day they would like to ordain. Hey, yes, their wife understand. Yes, you want to ordain. I will be donor for the ordination. Someone would like to ordain as a monk, a nun, right? Even the parents or the family members, other people, they would like to support. That's why this good understanding also, we can solve many difficulties, many kind of suffering. That's why we have to understand this way very clearly. So that's why our yogi, right? Of course, you are practicing vipassana. Sometimes when you are in the bed and think about, oh no, I am already 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, now I am getting old. I will be sickness, one day I will be dying, or my friend, so who already passing away, or that you see many people dying on the TV, so people are dying. So then, when you have this kind of understanding, right, so then you can reduce your kilesa easily. For me, I'm going to practice in many different ways. Of course, I practice many vipassana. Also, when in the bed, I always think about it. That, oh, I will be dying like this one day. Now I am not getting old. I will be sick. I have to live. all the devotees, the monastery, all the thing one day. So in this way, so your unsatisfied feeling, unhappy feeling, suffering feeling, right? So disappointed feeling, worry feeling can reduce finally, no more. When you also think about it, so this way, so then, so you can reduce many kind of kilesa, worriness, unhappiness, angry, unsatisfied feeling, and then unsatisfied feeling. There are many things. That's why sometimes you then think about your old age, dying, sickness. Sometimes you think about, oh, now I have my family members, my parents. One day I will be separate, like other people, not only me. All beings have to be separate one day, right? In this way, for example, you are not happy with your wife, husband, or brother and sister, with your parents, your teachers, your friends, or finally, you are the momenta, or we see each other just for a while. Why we have to fight? So think about the karma and karma without that. Then in this way, even if you are poor, you are not stressed like other people. Oh, you still have happy. Oh, I have only this one, right? So I have my best only this one, right? So in this way, so you can understand yourself. You are not weak. Yourself, you are not weak. Feel so unhappy, right? So in this way, you can improve, right? That's why you see the many people, right? In your country, right? Vietnam, Myanmar, Thailand, right? Other countries, people, when they have something, they don't know how to overcome, right? When they don't know how to overcome, they commit suicide, they have the depression, they have to see psychiatrists, right? Sometimes so on, right? They have the depression, sometimes they cannot talk, so they cannot walk, and they cannot eat properly, they cannot sleep, right? A lot of distraction, right? Distraction to see. When you have the really understanding the Dhamma, your mind always feel very fresh, clear, right? Bright, clear, fresh. You have a lot of understanding, right? Then you have understanding. So then something happened to your parents, your family, brother and sister, right? So then in this way, so you can accept that easily. Right? You can accept easily. Myself, I always think, oh no, I have the meditations and I am the yogi. So I am the volunteer, here monk. Oh, one day I will separate it. Who knows who will be? I am fast, right? Who knows one day will be separate? So then in this way, with the more metta, more understanding, more calm, more peaceful, right? That's why our yogi. If you like to reach yogi, it's very easy. But you have to understand how to practice, right? Sometimes, of course, you have to practice vipassana with this way, right? Observing the rising body, walking meditation, daily mindfulness. Or sometimes when you are in the bed, or sometimes when you see the people who are sick, old age, dying, something, whatever, you usually think about, right? About the karma and karma result, about the separation, about the old age, dying, right? Sickness. So when they go to the hospital, also when I see the people, I always think about like this. When I see the also beautiful lady, man, I think about, oh, he is now handsome, beautiful. But one day they will be old age, they'll be dying. In this way, we are not having attachment. When you see the wealthy people, rich people, beautiful people, successful people, not successful people, sick people, healthy people. So some people very sick, disease, some people success, not success. When you think about the Dhamma, then you understand all the Dhamma, right? When you see the rich people, you will not have the lobha, so greed. When you see the poor people, you will not be disappointed. In this way, your mind always balanced, right? See the people, karma and karma result, we have the different karma, right? So that's why all this way of practice was very helpful, right? Myself, right? I have now one book. This is the collect by the time, from the time here. We collect the money, different of the dead body, right? Money. When I first looked at it, I was very sick because a lot of, the different body, Rather dying, some animal eating. There are a lot of the worm eating. Or some people are dying by car accident, dying short. Or some people are dying on the flat. Some people are dying something. So there are so many. Right? So when I first look at, so I want to vomit, I feel sick. Later, after practice, finally, okay, look at, they become the natural observing. Also, I see, after I practice the observing the dead body, many kind of, they reduce a lot of kilesa, a lot of attachment, a lot of kilesa. So that's why if you like to reduce your kilesa, it's very easy. But you have to understand, sometimes practice vipassana, sometimes practice reflect on these 5 things. In this way, finally you will not see any lobha, dosa, moha anymore in your life. You will not suffer anymore. So I hope our yogi understanding during the matter. That's all for tonight.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.